Hello and welcome everyone to the walk around video here at your next car, the 2010 60 plate 740D M Sport. The vehicle's come as a part exchange and is a lovely kept example of the flagship 740D. The vehicle is presented in carbon Schwartz metallic or carbon black as it is also known as. We've only made a few slight additions to the car, but the car has been kept in a very nice condition. Being the flagship, there is quite a good amount to talk you through, show you, and of course a long walk around the car as well. At the front then, we've got the xenon headlamps, stamped with Bmw xenon, as you can see there. It's got the original 20-inch 740D M Sport alloys. We've had those refinished in gloss black. They were just looking a little bit tired, and we felt it was going to really suit the carbon black exterior, as it also fits in very nicely with the frozen black kidney grills we've also finished with the car. Down the side then, you can see that lovely carbon Schwartz metallic body colour. Thankfully, this one has been spec'd with only a little bit of the chrome exterior pack. Normally, you'd have the chrome all the way around the window surrounds, but this one has only got this little bit here and a little bit around the boot surround and on the door handles, which in my opinion works really nicely on a 7 Series prestige vehicle like this. Does deserve a little bit of chrome, but not too much. And then the window surrounds are all in black, as you can see there, so it just breaks things up nicely. It's got the option glass sunroof. I've currently got that slid all the way open, and I'll show you more of that in a moment. That then gives us a nice chance to look at this wonderful Oyster Dakota leather, which has been preserved very nicely on this 740D. Thankfully, it has got the darker plush carpet set. Sometimes you will get the oyster leather with light carpets, and that can be a little bit tricky and does sometimes be a little bit too much of a contrast with the dark exterior, but this is a really nice contrast. So again, it's broken up with a darker section up here. It's the option darker wood set, dark wood effect, and then the oyster leather here. Both front seats are heated with memory controls. M Sport chrome seal kick plates, again nicely broken up with the darker carpet sets. It has got the soft closed doors, so as you can see there, not quite shut the door. The car will take care of that for me. 740D, so there's bags of room in here for passengers. It's a full 3-seat Isofix rear bench with of course the central fold down armrest, which then contains many storage compartments. As you can see there, again, it's all been very nicely preserved, and once again we've got the lovely darker M Sport headlining, which just breaks things up in terms of that contrast of the interior. Rear doors once again with the soft close, so if we don't quite shut that properly, again, take care of things nicely for us. There are those wonderful 20-inch 7 Series alloy wheels once again. Around at the back there, as I mentioned, is that little chrome strip that just runs through the boot lid, but it doesn't look too offensive in my opinion. It again works nicely with the rest of the car. Tailgate is electric on this vehicle. That can be done on the key or of course using the button as I have just done. No 7 Series would be complete without a massive boot space, making this a very luxury, very executive car. Being the year vehicle that it is, so a little bit of a throwback, but we have got a Bmw Toolkit, so I shall wind the little pin out and show you that this is fully complete. As you can see there, medikit, locking wheel nut, you've got your tow eye and the screwdriver, along with the warning sign as well, and the lockout for the automatic gearbox as well. So again, nice to have that little bit of nostalgia there for older BMW owners, but again, it is all there, complete, ready to go. Just drop that back down and head round to the driver's side, where again you can see that lovely carbon black, as I mentioned, broken up by the little bit of chrome on the door handles and the side vent. But then we have got, thankfully, as I mentioned, around the windows all in gloss black. If we just go on inside then, sit in what feels more like a chair that you would find in a very comfortable living room. In here, everything is still looking fresh. Typical BMW build quality, especially so with the 7 Series. They do take their time, that little bit extra. With the 7 Series, you've got cruise control, speed limiter, voice and volume functions. We've got a heads-up display, as you can see there, nicely presented on the front of the EX60 just there. It's got the professional nav and media. Let's just jump into the nav section, as you can see there. So everything you'll find on a 7 Series will eventually find its way down onto the other models, so 5 Series, 4 Series, 3 Series, etc, etc. They test everything out on the test bed of the 7 Series. It's the flagship, so it will have those features first, and other models will get it later on. Bluetooth telephone, DAB radio, and then you've got music collection. You've got also USB, AUX and Bluetooth line-in, which for a 2010 car was pretty rare to find. Dual climate controls with front heated seats, reversing camera with front and rear sensors, as you can see there. Very handy on a car this size until you really get used to it, especially when you're parking them somewhere like this. There is also the lane departure warning, as you can see there. If you just switch that back on, it'll just alert you should you stray out of lane without indicating. So there is a look around a fantastic 740D. In terms of the car service history, we've got good history with the car. We will be servicing the car ourselves as well, as it is due a service. So it's going to be freshly serviced, all ready to go. The car drives magnificently well, as you'd expect with a 740D. It's been really nicely looked after and is a great example of what BMW can achieve. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to stay up to date with all of the latest going on here at Your Next Car, the stock updates, the new arrivals, remember, click subscribe. We really appreciate that. And of course, like the video as well. And to find out more about the car, see the link in the description. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.